Alright guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Coltsfoot. So, Coltsfoot is an herb, comes from a plant. This is Coltsfoot tonic that I ordered from October Fields Apothecary on Etsy. In my opinion, this is a really great small company to order from. So, they also have a lot of other really great products. And Coltsfoot is something that I learned about probably around several months ago. And the first thing that I found out about it is that it's really great for any kind of cough, bronchitis, pneumonia, upper respiratory infections, sore throats, pretty much any kind of sinus infection, even for people with emphysema, COPD, asthma, chronic lung disease, etc. So Coltsfoot is really good for all of that stuff. It's also antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiviral, and studies have shown it can be very anti-inflammatory. So overall, a really great tincture to use if you were to get sick with something. And with all of this COVID-19 situation at hand, I felt like I wanted to have some of this on hand. So I am going to start trying it out here before too long and just seeing how my body reacts to it. I do want to point out that according to my research on Coltsfoot, it does have quite a few potential side effects. So I don't recommend taking this if you're pregnant, if you're nursing, if you have certain health conditions. I would just ask your doctor, but be forewarned, if you do ask your doctor, they're probably going to tell you not to take this, just because most doctors in Western medicine don't tend to be super fond of herbs anyway, of remedies such as these, so just keep that in mind. So fortunately for me, I don't have any pre-existing health conditions. I don't take any medications, so I don't even have a primary care physician because I don't feel like I need one at this point in my life. So I do not ask my doctor. I don't go and ask a doctor about my supplements, but I am very careful. I do my research, which I always recommend. And I always tell you that, that you guys know that I am not a doctor. I am not giving any kind of medical advice, but I do like to share my experiences and talk about my research and my findings. So, I'm trying to get my camera to focus in here. It just talks a little bit about this. It just says it's real raw plant ingredients, and this bottle is really high quality too. So suggested use is 0.5 milliliters, approximately 20 drops directly under the tongue, or you can put it in water or food as needed. It's got about 60 servings per container. So I'm going to be starting with a very small dose and kind of go up from there and just see how my body reacts to it. But according to my research, it did catch my eye that in some people this is actually shown to produce liver toxicity, was the most common side effect, as well as having almost like a carcinogenic effect over time. And there were a couple of other things as well, that were kind of a little bit scary. So there are some supplements out there that can be extremely beneficial, but you do want to see how your body reacts. So with anything, I recommend starting very small and just go up from there and see how you react, because you never really know. There's always that tiny chance you could have an allergic reaction, or it might just not react well in your body. So always keeping that in mind. This is also not recommended for people with hypertension. I do remember reading that as well. Coltsfoot is not ideal for people that have high blood pressure, I think, as well as heart disease. So, but as for acute respiratory ailments, maybe even chronic, this is something that I feel could be very beneficial. And I really feel good knowing that I have this on hand, because it's been used in traditional Chinese medicine as well as Western herbalism. And I've never tried it before, and I'm really excited to see what this does, and I'm happy to have it on hand if I do get sick. So I will let you know how I react to Coltsfoot, and I'll do another video later on talking a little more about it. Thanks for watching.